If you're a fan of intense action and crazy fight scenes, then Sakamoto Days have probably already caught your attention. In this wild world, there's a group of assassins known as the Order, and let me tell you, these guys are the cream of the crop. We're talking about the absolute top-tier assassins who can handle missions way beyond the usual S-class stuff. Basically, they're the best of the best and the ones you don't want to mess with. Now, in this elite crew, there's one character who stands out. Mr. Takamura. This guy might look like just one old man, but trust me, he's far from ordinary. His backstory is still a mystery, but what we do know is that he's the most dangerous assassin in the Order. In fact, his strength even outshines Taro Sakamoto, the main character, who's already ridiculously skilled. So, what makes Takamura so insanely powerful? Stick around and let's find out together. Takamura was described as a killer with no brakes. Outside combat, he rarely spoke and most of his dialogue is composed of incomprehensible muttering. However, he was fully able to speak coherently, having spoken towards the end of Garaku and once again when he faced X organization, but seemed not to respond to others and act as he wished. Despite this, he was hypersensitive to aggression and hostility. When in combat, Takamura appeared to act most on instinct, mainly attacking those displaying hostility towards him, although he does attack otherwise unhostile people who have been marked as targets by the JAA or the Order. Takamura often disregards the surrounding of his target, letting them get caught up in his attacks. Takamura has been seen to make conscious decisions to assist others as he possessed some sense of justice, camaraderie, or loyalty, helping former colleague Taro Sakamoto save the Tokyo Tower from collapsing. However, this did not stop him from trying to kill Sakamoto and Nagumo once Asaki had placed hits on them during the assassination exhibit, demonstrating a sense of loyalty to the JAA, and held no hesitation if it came down to harming himself, which he incredibly demonstrated when cutting off his arm when he was momentarily trapped by X organization. The first fight of Mr. Takamura in the manga is with Gaku. Gaku even called him a bad grandpa and made a blow on Mr. Takamura, but surprisingly defended himself with his katana one-handed. As he opened his sword and poof, in a single blow, the whole room was sliced into half and Gaku's fingers and ears were also cut. When Uda, Gaku, and Slur took up Mr. Takamura in a fight, never made any scratch or wound to him, only for Uda to sacrifice himself and blow up the whole building of the JAA. At chapter 166, where Sakamoto fought X once and for all, Mr. Takamura is there again with a rematch with Gaku. But Haruma also went in the fray to help Gaku, and he was very weak to help or contend on such a fighter. Slur also noted that Mr. Takamura's awareness is hazy, but he's a killing machine with an extreme sensitivity to bloodlust. This is where the time K and the gang cornered Mr. Takamura, and this is also the first time he spoke with his chilling and convicting voice as he said, "You think I'm senile, don't you?" And they were in a trance and shock of what Mr. Takamura said. Then Mr. Takamura cut his own arm just to get away from the chain shackles of K. Then Gaku remembered what Kashima told him about cutting the arm, that Takamura sliced the arm very clean so that the muscles and tissues are alive, and if it cut, can still be reconnected. And he finished off Haruma in one single blow. And this is what Mr. Takamura said after finishing Haruma: "The world is full of scumbags who don't deserve to live." Then Sakamoto and Nagumo also joined the battle, and as I have said, no one can ever defeat Mr. Takamura. Nagumo and Sakamoto is so weak that they can't even land a blow to Mr. Takamura. But surprisingly, Gaku made contact and sliced Takamura's right eye, but still ended up by being stabbed by his samurai. In a blink of an eye, Nagumo and Sakamoto was also slashed by those lightning speed of Takamura, and they said to themselves that they are all dead. This is how strong Mr. Takamura is, but there came up a character that challenged him, but defeated Mr. Takamura shamelessly. Remember, Mr. Takamura can be defeated by another Mr. Takamura. See you on the next video.